Hi and welcome back to eLert Gadget. This is another video in the series of our videos produced under the theme of proven marketing strategies. This one details how to add gadgets to your own websites, which also allow the users who end up on your website or your web pages to add the same gadget to their web pages or to their own iGoogle pages. So there is a lot of benefits of adding gadgets to your own web pages. So once you've logged into your eLert Gadget publisher account, you'll be on your home page, the same as I'm looking at here. What you then want to do is go to Gadget Management, which I'm underlining on the left hand side of the screen. I'm going to click on that link now, and this will take you to your Gadget Management page where it will list all your various gadgets. On this page, to the very right hand side, you've got iGoogle Gadget. Now you can use the links here. All these will say view because I've already clicked on these links and created our own iGoogle gadgets. But all you need to do is, once you've created your gadget, it'll say create. You simply click on that link. It will say which will say create, which will then instantly create an iGoogle gadget for you. This is in addition to the Google Desktop gadget. So once you've done that, the link will then change to view, as you can see here and here and here, etc. So to add the gadgets to your web page or to iGoogle page, you first want to click on the view. So I'm going to use the free futures trading results. I'm clicking on view. This takes me directly on to Google. So the page that you can see now is on Google itself. Underneath, well, here is your basic gadget as it would appear on iGoogle, or as it might appear on any web page you want to add it to. You've got two different options to do this. I'm going to just firstly show you how to add it to your iGoogle page, which is for your own purposes. This will also show you as a user of your own gadget to Google, so it will increase its popularity. Okay, so it is worthwhile just adding it to your own iGoogle page. So very quickly, I'm just going to click on iGoogle, and now it will be adding the gadget to my iGoogle page. Okay, you go to a second confirmation screen where you simply click on Add Google link here. I'm going to do this now just so you can have a quick look at iGoogle in case you're not familiar with it. Okay, so very quickly, iGoogle is now adding the gadget to an iGoogle page, and I'll show you in just a second how that will look. Okay, here's a typical iGoogle page. This is the gadget that we've just loaded, and it gives options to click on the feeds. It'll then expand the view so you can see the different alerts that have been pushed through this particular gadget. You can take it back to where it was or expand again. So if you can imagine users adding your gadget to their Google pages, and trust me, there are millions upon millions and millions of people that do use iGoogle pages, and if you imagine them adding your gadget to their iGoogle page, this is what they could be doing on a daily basis, is opening and expanding the feed to see the recent alerts that you've created. Okay, so I'm just going to close this window now and go back to the eLert Gadget Publishers account, and I'm going to show you a second option for adding this directly to your web page. So again, we click on the view link for the gadget concerned, and we go back to the same screen. Now underneath you've got several different options where you can change the title name, you can change the colors, you can change the borders. For example, I'm going to click on this option here. Sorry, this is for widths and height of the actual gadget. This is for borders that you see here, so you can change and amend the borders at will. Here's an example. At the top here you should be able to see the actual borders changing here. We have a green one now. If I take that off and change it to a blue border, it's now changed to blue. Okay. So what we can then do is to access the actual code so you can add it to your web page. Now obviously you need HTML skills to do this. It's not very difficult to do at all, but you can add it to any of your web pages. So what you're actually doing is adding any gadget, or preferably obviously your gadget, to your web pages. And I'll show you an example of one done in just a second. But the last thing to actually do would be then to click the Get Code button, which is there, and below that it displays very simple code, as you can see here. So once you've got that code, you can then take that to any web page, insert it in your web page, and it will display your gadget. I'm now going to take you and show you an existing gadget on an existing web page so you can see what it does and the benefits it will have for you. Okay, now we've gone across to this is a results page relating to the gadget that we've just seen. These are the results for the 30th of October 2008, and at the bottom we have the actual gadget installed on the web page. Now what this enables you to, or the user to do, is to then click on and see previous results. You'll see it's expanded in the same sort of way that it did on the iGoogle page, and it then displays the various different results. The user can also then decide whether it wants to add it to their iGoogle page. So all they would do is we're looking at millions of Google users being familiar with iGoogle, is that they're going to spot the icon here, and they will then know that they can add that to their iGoogle page and watch and monitor your alerts as they proceed over the weeks and months, etc., etc. So this has a direct way and a direct means of, one, giving your visitor the ability to view your alerts and previous entries that you've created through the Alert Gadget system, and two, to allow them to add your gadget to their iGoogle page. Just as one final demonstration, I'm just going to take you to the same page, sorry, and then I'm going to show you how this ends up as creating traffic for you. So again, imagine this as your gadget on your web page. I'm a user, I've come to your web page, I click, I expand to see what entries there have been. I can then add this to my iGoogle page if I so wished, or I can then choose to view one of the actual alerts. So these are all clickable links. I click on the link, and this will then open your alert page showing the entry for that particular alert, and there we have it again, results for the 31st of October, and that is the same result which has been reproduced to create an alert. Okay, there, so there you have it pretty much. That shows you how to place gadgets on your own web pages to attract new subscribers to your alerts, and showing them how to access your gadgets and add them to their own iGoogle pages. There's more in this series of proven marketing strategies, and thanks very much for listening.